Bloop, bloop. I'm trying to like imitate a Paolumu. Paolumu, actually, it's not Paolumu, it's Paolumu. Let's tackle the monster and I will share with you what I think about this cute pink bat monster with a very fluffy mane that can inflate and which has many secrets. Let's talk about the monster, my first impressions, and then you can say how great my opinions are, okay? The first thing I want to tackle in the monster is its appearance. It's quite unique so far as to what you've seen. I mean, I guess the Pika Pika is kind of like in the same vein of it takes inspiration from a real creature, you know, reptiles. This is a bat. The Paolumu takes its appearance after bats, I think. It's very bat-like face. But it's pink, it's very cute. Black eyes, I think. And it has this beautiful white fluff on its body. And I think it's really an interesting monster. It is perfect for the environment it is residing in, the cold highlands. It is so colorful and so cute and so fantastic, such fantasy. It's very pleasant and cute to look at. It is a wyvern, a flying wyvern kind of monster, so it does share some moves from Rathian or Rathalos that it can charge at you or spin around and hit you with its floppy tail. But Paolumu really has this uniqueness to it. It's that during the fight it inhales air in its body and then it floats like a balloon, floating like a balloon, high in the sky. And once it is high in the sky, it is difficult to reach because it is floating, and I feel that certain shields and dual blades and short-ranged weapons would have some trouble to reach it. So using a long-ranged weapon or a longer weapon like a lance or a longsword or a greatsword, or you know, these longer weapons could reach it more easily than smaller ones, because it is floating quite high. So you might need to bring it to the ground, grapple on its body and such. But from the air, it does something that I've never seen in Monster Hunter before, and that's quite unique. Because monsters tend to share elements and attributes. This one, it doesn't have an element per se, but from its inflated body, it ejects at you, spits at you some pressurized air, which does damage to you. It hurts you. It's not an element, but it's air. It's concentrated air, pressurized, and it's like blown at you, and that does damage. And that's quite fantastic, I think, to have an attack that looks elemental, but that is not elemental. If you catch my drift. So it does stand out among other monsters that I've seen so far. And you know, the Paolumu shares something with the Kuroyaku in that they're kind of like humorous monsters. They have a lightheartedness to them. The Paolumu is a floating white pink bat. How much more cute do you want this to be? And yet it's a deadly monster, a deadly creature that would not hesitate to crunch your bones and dye its mane red. But the Paolumu presents the side of Monster Hunter that made us love the series. It's not just every goddamn grounded, boring Western fantasy games out there. It's unique, it has a light-hearted side. Monster Hunter is a franchise that has this duality of serious battles and monsters and, you know, a sort of realism to its world, but at the same time such a comical side and a lightheartedness in its monster design sometimes, or the palicos that you have, or the cute animations your hunter does while eating his or her food. And the Paolumu fits right in there. Monster Hunter is fun. There's a lot of fun in it. And that's what I love about Paolumu. It is unique, very unique. I've never seen a creature like this in any other game, and it is a perfect representation of what Monster Hunter is. If the Rathian is taking fantasy creatures and grounding them in a believable environment, an ecosystem, the Paolumu is also taking inspiration from our world, but to design creatures that are really pleasant to look at and interesting, and it just shows how creative the Monster Hunter developers are. So in the end, I do really enjoy the Paolumu. It's a really nice monster. It's maybe I really like it so far in this game. I think Paolumu is really cool. I really do like it. And what about you, actually? Do you like the Paolumu? Do you like that it's cute and fluffy with a white man and all this? Share your thoughts in the comment below. Like the video and subscribe to like support my work. You know, I'm pretty cool and make me even cooler by joining my community. See you for the next video, okay? It's going to like appear at the end and you can continue watching, okay? See you then. Cheers!